Hello, everybody. Happy Success Sunday. Oh my gosh. And it is the last Sunday of April of 2022. Time is flying, time is going by so fast. So that is definitely why. Hey, Melanie. I make sure my IG folks that you can see me. I know the lighting is not all that great. And hello, those of you who are joining me on Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube. It's great to see everybody. And so I'm just going to dig right in. So happy Success Sunday. For those of you who might be tuning in for the very first time, I'm Tameika Isaac Divine, work life integration strategist, leadership mentor, and the founder of the Possibilities Institute, where I work with women leaders and working moms to help them live the life that they desire and the life that they deserve by integrating great work life integration strategies so that you can have that amazing life. And so, anyway, I'm here every Sunday at 8 for the most part. Sometimes I might miss a Sunday or two. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Kim. But I try to be here every Sunday night, very briefly, to bring you a very brief Success Sunday message in which I hopefully will be something that will motivate you, inspire you, and help you as you go into this next week. And so, anyway, today's message, I wanted to talk to you guys about I wanted to talk to you guys. Hey, Regina. Hey, Nita. How are you? I wanted to talk to you guys about accountability and how having the right accountability will certainly kill procrastination anytime. And so I've been talking to you guys a couple weeks about the fact that I wanted to bring you a message about accountability. Because I know that so many people talk about accountability, having an accountability partner, being in an accountability group. But I'm gonna have to tell you, it has to be the right partner, right group, and you have to understand that you can't. I mean, you probably need more than one. Having one accountability partner may not really help you get to the goals that you are really need to be. Hey, official walls, how are you? Hey, Sylvia. And so I've been wanting to talk to you guys about accountability for a couple weeks, but this week I really, I wanted to really started also to talk to you guys about procrastination because I was thinking about that today. Those of you who follow me on a regular basis on social media know that my oldest, my 16-year-old, actually went to the prom last night. Yes, she went to the prom, and I posted pictures, and everybody who has known her all of her life, we're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she is that old to be going to the junior prom. That she's gotten so big, and everybody remembers her when she was a little girl. She was my first baby, and so everybody knows I used to take her everywhere, all of my city events and everything else, and so people, everybody like me, even though I'm with her every day. When I made the post, I talked about how the fact that sometimes things happen and like the reality of how fast time goes just like hits you in the face. And so that's really what happened to me last night. It was like, oh my gosh, my baby is not a baby anymore. She's a big girl. She's a young lady. She's a young lady. And so I was thinking about that, and I started thinking about like even when she was born, all the things that I talked about doing with her, and just doing, all the money I was going to save for her college, which as she's a year away, I have not saved that amount that I said I was going to save. All the trips that we wanted to take, just different things. And I, really try hard, especially I talk about work life integration. People who know me know that I integrate my kids with almost everything that I do. I do spend a lot of quality time with them. But even with that being intentional for me, I'm looking back over 16 years and I'm like, gosh, I haven't done this, I haven't done that. And so it made me think about like how quickly time flies and how lots of us we say we're going to do this next week, next month, next year. And next week, next month, next year never comes. And we don't intentionally mean to procrastinate, but we think we have plenty of time to do something. And so it becomes, I'll do it later. And then later never comes. And then you realize that you've lost some very valuable time. And so I was thinking about that in the midst of talking about accountability as well. And I think about like some of the things that I know my friends, my clients, people that I interact with, people that I mentor, who say, yeah, Tameika, I'm going to do it, but it's just not right now, or I've got to do it later. And the thing about it is, the more and more we push things off, the more and more likely, and it becomes easier for us never to do it. And so it is important for us to have accountability partners to help us get to our goals, but also accountability partners and accountability groups will help us keep things on track so that we're doing the things that we're supposed to do when we're supposed to do them so that we're not putting them off. And even if it's something you say, I want to do this second quarter, third quarter, then accountability group and accountability partner will help you do that. So I just want to talk to you guys about that, the importance of having the right accountability group, partner, whatever mechanism you're using for your accountability, and how critical that is. And so I'll use me, of course, as an example. And so, this is my year of intention, my transition year that I have made lots of goals for myself. I've also decided to break outside of a lot of where I was very comfortable and do different things. And so I have a list of things, about 25 or 6 things that I plan to do this year. And you guys know I've started talking about some of those. I've started hiking. I've started working out again. And one of my goals is to lose weight. One of my goals is to do a lot more traveling, like very intentional traveling and quality time with the family, where it's not like we tack on a trip onto a conference. And so, we went to Great Wolf Lodge. We're going to Punta Cana this summer. I was just telling my husband, even a weekend in Charlotte, I think would be fun to take them to the Discovery Place and other things. And so these are things that are on my list. And so I'm very intentional about saying when I want to do them, putting them on my calendar. But I'm also very intentional about making sure that as I think about my accountability, the accountability groups that I have. And so I'll use the weight loss as an example. And so it is my goal. I don't know if I've said this publicly yet or not, but I'm going to go ahead and say it here because you guys are my friends and you join me every Sunday and I love you all. So I feel safe to tell you, and this is accountability as well. And so one of the things I said I wanted to do this year is lose 50 pounds. This is the year that I will turn 50. I turn 50 in December. And so one of the things I want to do is lose at least 50 pounds. So on January 1st, I got on the scale. I was at 221 pounds. That is the heaviest I've ever been, partially probably because last year during the campaign, I was constantly working and, eating when I can. I wasn't working out. And then, after the election, I really didn't do anything. And so on January 1st of 2022, I was 221 pounds. And I was determined that this year I'm going to lose at least 50 pounds before I turn 50. And so I was very intentional about, making sure that I'm going back to the gym, or not necessarily going to the gym, working out. So I've joined a program where I can work out on my leisure here at home. The program that I've joined, I've got meal plans. I've also got accountability partners, everything else. And part of the thing about having the accountability in this group is it's wonderful because my accountability partners, they know what my goal is. And so they're going to help me out. And so as of today, I'm down to 196. So I've not been under 200 pounds since I had Jameson, and he's 5 years old. So I am well on the way to losing my 50 pounds this year. I'm excited about that, but it helps to have that goal, that very specific goal, but it also helps to have accountability partners. And so let me just share with you a little bit about making sure you have the right accountability partners too. And so I have accountability partners, of course, in this group, that these are my weight loss accountability partners. Now I have some business accountability partners because the folks that I have share with me the accountability in business, they may not really care about the weight thing. And not to say they don't care, but if that's not their goal, they're not going to be on me as much. And so I've got for my other goals, I've got accountability partners who help me there. But for this very specific goal, I have people who help me with this. And so even within my weight loss accountability groups, I have a group of women that are mothers, because if you are single with no kids, you're not going to necessarily know my struggle of having to get up in the morning, make lunches, get kids off to school, and still try and work out. And so it's helpful that I have accountability partners who understand the struggle of a working mom. And so I have a group that's just working moms, and we are online and we're texting and we're saying, hey, kid had, bank I had soccer today, and so I'm going to go work out while they're at soccer and whatever, and so we can share those things. I also have accountability group who are women who are around my age. They are, we're calling our group Fit by 50. We're all the women who were all turning 50 this year, and we really want to be fit by the time we're 50. And so we have the same challenges of losing weight after the age of 40, and how sometimes that's a challenge. And then our hormones are acting crazy because we're all at that age where our hormones don't operate the same way that they did when we were 25 and 30. And so they know my struggle as well. And so and then I've got a group of just Black women in this accountability group, because we know we grew up on Southern fried foods, and we understand that sometimes, especially when you go to the family meal and grandma wants you to eat some mac and cheese, and you're like, no, I'm trying to work out and lose weight, and grandma was piling mac and cheese on your plate. How do you deal with that? And so they get that. And so people might say, Tameika, why do you have three different accountability groups for your weight loss? Because they all bring different things to the table, and they can understand where I am, and it helps me, and they challenge me in different ways. And so it's important that you have the right accountability partners, because when I say, well, gosh, I really, the kids have a lot to do today, and so I'm not going to get to work out today. That right accountability partners will help me not procrastinate that workout. They'll say, hey, okay, Tameika, I understand you got a lot to do today and the kids have a lot to do, but can you go work out while, Jameson's at baseball or something else like that? And so they're helping me not procrastinate. They're helping me with my goals, but they also mentally and they know where I am. And so I just wanted to share that little tip tonight about accountability. Think about what your goals are and who are the accountability partners that will really help and push you get there. And recognize that if you have one accountability partner, that's great, but you probably need more than one because of your goal. If your goal is bold enough, if it is that goal that stretches you, that stretch goal, it helps to have different folks that can help push you. Now, I'm not talking about people who will give you conflicting information. You don't need different things in your ear, but you do need people who will help push you. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? I saw you were in Charlotte this weekend. But it will help you get to the where you need to be. And so I just wanted to bring that message tonight, because accountability, guys, I talk about it all the time. I will probably bring you probably 5 more Success Sunday messages about accountability, because it's just so important to getting your goals. And so I will, but I wanted to bring this message tonight because I thought it was really important as I was thinking about how time flies and how we push things off. But we need to make sure that we have accountability partners who won't allow us to push things off, but also can help because they understand where we are and where we're going. And they sometimes struggle with the same things we do, but we can also be a support to each other. So anyway, that is the Success Sunday message I wanted to bring you guys this week. I wasn't going to stay on too long because I'm getting ready for the week. I'm actually in trial this week. I don't do a whole lot of trial work, but I'm in trial this week. So, and you guys know it's been a busy weekend. Friday night, I had the South Carolina Education Gala. Saturday, I had like 5 different events. I started off Saturday morning at a home buyer seminar. Then I was a speaker at a scholarship gala. Then I went to Harambe. Then I went to a reception for Stacey Abrams, which was amazing. It was great to meet her finally in person and get to talk to her face to face and get some encouragement from her. So Stacey Abrams event. And then I had to come home and get my little one ready for the prom. And so yesterday was a super crazy busy day. And then today I had church and then went to work to get ready for trial. Went out to National Youth Violence Prevention Week activities. And now I'm home and same thing with accountability. I got to stay on target, but I was busy, did not cook, and so I was able to get ordered in some grilled salmon and some asparagus. And so as I've been on here, I've heard the doorbell ring, so that's probably my food being delivered. So I'm going to eat and then go work out and then call it a week. And so anyway, I'm not going to stay on long, but I'm glad to see you guys. I hope now this is one thing I will tell you guys. Next week, next Monday is May 1st. So we're starting another month into this crazy, amazing, ambitious year that we have all set. And so if you are struggling with accountability, I want to invite you to reach out to me because between now and May 1st, I am working on a lot of my accountability things. I'm working on an accountability journal and some things that I would love to share with you free. This is not something I'm charging for. But if you have some challenges with accountability and you need some advice, please reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you and talk to you. You can go to the website, adivinelife.com, and I'm always there to help and support you. But anyway, I am going to go eat before 9 o'clock when my fasting starts. And so I can get a workout in this evening. And so I hope that this message has been inspirational, motivational for you, and helps you actually think about what truly do you need to support your goals this year, and where are you lacking in accountability, and who are the type of accountability partners that you need to bring to the table to help push you forward to that goal. I'm looking forward to, I said this year, I'm looking forward to getting down to those 50 pounds by July 1st. We're almost at May 1st. I'll have 2 more months to come down another 25 pounds or so. And I'm looking forward to doing it. And then I can come back on here on the first Sunday in July and tell you guys how I met my goal of losing 50 pounds in half the time that I was planning to do it. So anyway, so whatever those goals are for you, hopefully you're getting those too. So anyway, good night, guys. God bless. It's always great to see you. I will see you next Sunday, May 1st. For another Success Sunday message. Please share if you feel like somebody can benefit from this, and I will certainly talk to you guys later. Okay, love you all. Bye.